Ridiculous, bro. It really is. This shit is so ridiculous to the point to where I can't say I'm even focusing on this right now. I'm just coming over here to vent. Don't mind me if you coming up in here just now. Because that end up happening all the time. Here is, I need these. And then I'm about to eat me some cereal. I'm gonna make me some spaghetti too. This juice off the charts. Off the charts. That baby. Cause I don't fuck with nobody. Activities. Let me sit back and eat my fish and spaghetti. And some garlic bread. Mm. Mm-mm. What you going? They said crunch. Mm-hmm. It's really good. Really, really good. It really, really is. I can't believe this nigga. I could show you. This thing got me fucked up. People be thinking, I don't know why they be thinking like how they be thinking. Why do niggas think just cause uh, I look like this, just cause I look the way I do, don't ever get it twisted, boo. 'Cause it's not like that. For real. Until absolutely need you niggas to breathe and to live and exist, it's not gonna be like that. I will humble myself when I'm forced to, but it's not gonna be stay. And I hope need to be under my own terms. I'm so over these Virgo means. It don't make no dang sense. I am over it. Over you. Done. Really? Oh, oh. Over a lot of you niggas. Over it. I keep quiet. I stay to myself, and I mind my own business. And here go these disrespectful ass niggas. Just why when you see me, where you gonna see me? By myself. Not worried about none of y'all. That's a dang on sure. Um, said no hot fructose. I don't know what they put in it to make it strawberry. Make strawberry milk with Hampton grapes. I don't care. Say whatever you want to say. It's good. Fuck. This nigga threatened me. Hmm. Threatened to come kick my door down and beat me up. And he ain't even my boyfriend. He said, I'm gonna kick your door in. I'm gonna get you kicked out. Do that then. Because I'm not one of these, I'm not gonna call the police as bitches. I'm gonna call the police. And I got every threat that you ever made to me documented. So go ahead. Try it if you want to. Mm-mm. Because I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna get far. You're gonna get your stupid, goofy ass locked the fuck up. And I'm gonna be laughing while you. Yep, sure is. Sure is. Because you don't come over here, or you don't come over here uninvited for one. Mm-mm. I don't know why he ever thought he had it like that. You know, my boyfriend, you don't do shit for me or my baby. And you're not my baby daddy, so what's wrong with him? To think he's gonna come over here and I ain't invite him. I wouldn't care if I was pregnant by him. Hmm. Mm-mm. He was over here maxing. Pressed it. He poured the ranch seasoning all over the spaghetti. Or the Parmesan. Whatever it is, it looks good. But they ain't even got no. See, I like spaghetti that's like, just got that sauce. Black people mix their spaghetti up. And I don't like it. I like the meat sauce, and I like it to be a little bit thinner. Hmm. And that way you can take the garlic bread and dip it in there. Hmm. Marina High. I've been crying, but I'm okay. I hope you're doing fine. Ain't nobody finna keep me sad and depressed and down. I can do that to myself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I should be happy. This should be a joyous occasion. I'm about to get ready to have a baby. But people keep trying to steal my joy and peace. I ain't gonna let them do it though. My peace is my joy. When I can be at peace, when I don't need all this unwanted energy around me, and it's just me, I love it. Especially, especially from these men that don't got no good. They don't got no good intentions. All they want to do is fling dingaling around like that's the solution for everything. Boom. I don't need your dingaling. I can buy me one. What you gonna think I'm gonna do? Buy me one. Then I really don't need none of y'all. Hmm? If I wasn't a porn star, I wouldn't be worried about it. I'm not the best porn star, but it'll be getting me some kind of money. So, hmm, as long as that's getting me some kind of money, I'm gonna do it. But is it worth it? No. You just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, even if it ain't worth it. If you want to be successful and make money streaming, and they might get the audience, but the money though, you can't force nobody to spend money with you. If they fuck with you, they'll spend the money with you. If they don't, they're gonna find any reason, excuse not to help you get up, get elevate. That's when I get the blocking motherfuckers to let them know your presence don't mean more than the bottom line, which is some coinage. But it's cute that you might think it do, but it don't. You might think I'm desperate because of how I look, but I am. But I'm not desperate for what you think I'm desperate for. It's the desperation is all about the coinage. not your presence. Your presence don't mean shit to me. As far as these men go and their attention, hmm, that should cost you more than anything. Getting the wrong motherfucker's attention. That's why I like to be off the radar. You know, I don't want nobody to know nothing about what Capri got going on. The less you know, the better. As far as these niggas go. Some of these nosy ass people too, regardless if it's a man or a woman, but these females ain't never been no threat to me. As long as I'm not in a space. I know how it works with the women. As long as you're not stepping on their toes in their space, you're good. Because they're going to mind their business. The most they're going to do is be nosy a little bit. But they're not going to go above and beyond to be all up in the mix in your shit. Unless they got some personal reason to be invested. Yeah. I need to find my oof. Excuse me, yo. There's a lot of stuff I had to put up in here together. Here we go. That's all I was looking for. Some more taco feature. Okay. That shit's heavy. Sure is. Or was. But alright. Smell a little bit. A little bit. I want to play my game on here, but it won't let me. So, but yeah, this dang on hooligan, whatever you want to call him. He don't know he on a he's almost out of here. Cause I don't gotta deal with this shit. I don't got to deal with his shit. I don't know who he think he be talking to, but what are you doing all that for? Why are you threatening to come beat me up? Why are you they coming threatening to beat me up? You know what I'm saying? Do it. Cause I'm really at that point right now. So where I'm tired of hearing of what people gonna do. They say with their mouth, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And he one of them. And he one of the ones you gonna have to push it up out of him to do some fucked up shit. Because he's so full of shit. She don't know when to believe him and when to. So, because I don't know when to believe you and when not to, I'm going to have to just press you and test you until you actually do. If you really, other than that, like, I know you full of shit. Take my blood pressure. I know you full of shit. And so yeah, I don't want to hear it. Unless you're trying to make something happen. Shut the fuck up, please. That's the best you can do. Cause all that other stuff you got going, I don't got time for. I don't want to hear it. I don't hear. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. So you're gonna do something and do it. And as far as this one right here, this other one, you can look and like all you want to on this motherfucker. It's not gonna change nothing. You want me to be who I'm not. So why don't you treat me like that? Why don't you treat me like I'm daddy? First of all, you got gassed up too quick. Nothing. You really thought you was daddy just because you got good dick, and that don't equate daddy to me. Anybody could have good dick. You know, I can get a good dick from a machine. I've seen the girls. I've seen the girls, the competition, the girls, and they fucking with the machines. They don't even bother with you niggas unless you like they significant other. They're not bothering with you. And motherfuckers can't even be good for a good nut, like, and then just leave, just get the fuck on. Because the longer that you motherfuckers is around, the more problems that you motherfuckers seem to cause. This is why a lot of women that's single, that ain't found they significant other, ain't looking for them. This is why a lot of them either they choose to be single and this whatever, or they're gay. That's why it's not worth it. Either I'm gonna have my husband, who is my cuckoo booga booga the chew, or no one. So yeah, that's it. And even cuckoo the booga the wooga the chew don't want to do. You know, very. I've been unmotivated too, but one thing, if it don't motivate you, don't nothing else motivates you. Being broke will, right? This is why I never felt comfortable just sitting around waiting on nobody, because it's really everything is on the next person now. Whether you can do this, that, whatever. When don't it feel better to be free to be able to do what you can do because you have your own means to provide for yourself as opposed to waiting for somebody else to provide for you? I picked that all day to be self reliant, sufficient. But if it was a way to do that, I would have been doing it already. It must not be no way. I must have tried it, everything, and it just didn't work out. It's just not how I used to be back in the day. That's why. Hmm, I know it. It's gonna be people telling me, "Girl, you should not be relaxed. I'm not smoking crack, okay? It's bad enough I'm smoking anything, but Either I'm gonna be doing this, or I'm gonna be stressing myself out and my baby. The baby is not stressed. The baby is not stressing because I'm doing this right now. I don't do it all the time, but when I do it, it helps my nerves. My doctor, psychiatrist, whatever the fuck you want to call the lady, um, she had prescribed me something new. She had prescribed me something new, but I don't know how well it's gonna work or not. It's a brand new medicine, supposed to be to help me with my ADHD and my depression. So, much better. I don't inhale it all the way. I just inhale a little bit. I don't suck it in and hold it in like how I usually do. That's why I'm not coughing. Give me a sensation like I'm smoking, but I'm inhaling it. And all I can do is hope my baby be okay and he don't have no problems breathing. I know it's people that smoke crack and do all type of other. It's not justified to do none of this shit. But everybody got their vices, and yeah, this is one of them ones for me. I want to be strong enough to one day not to have to fuck with this shit. You know, even when everybody else is, because trust and believe everybody does. It's just like tobacco, everybody, because you can, anything that's illegal, everybody gonna do it. Anything that's legal ain't a big deal. They should go ahead and legalize coke. So not the when you get to adding stuff to it though. That should be illegal. Coke in its purest form should definitely be legal. Come on now. But having a certain amount of it, it's too much. You get caught with a certain amount, and that's where the problems should come from. How to make this economy really boom? If y'all was to legalize coke, but there's always somebody hating in the background. They don't. It's not affecting you one way or the other. When people was using cocaine for Novocaine to numb people's mouths, was they complaining then? Hmm. They only started to get the complaining when people started fucking with the coke and making it pure and shit. Mind you, you can die if you take too much of it. And obviously, If kids get a hold of it, too, it's dangerous to them because they can from a smaller amount. Why do stuff got to be serious and severe if it can kill you though? Because it'd be so many household products, so many things that they sell in stores that can kill you if you even have a sip of it. It's not for ingestion, but that don't mean people not finna take that shit and drink it because it could do something to you. People are stupid. We got our stupid urges to do crazy shit sometimes, and one day somebody gonna get the urge to do something because it say not to do it. You know, it's something about us with this rebellious spirit in us that just because you tell us not to do something, we're gonna run towards it. I can only speak for myself. I'm Bex. Hello, hello. Platinum, hi babe. You can't tell me. That's how my mama got me to try some. Stay away from them grown men, girl. I'm like, why? Why should I stay away from the grown men? What's wrong with them? They seem to be okay to me. They always offer me candy and money and things. So, what's so bad about them? I had to figure out on my own. I was always that type. You couldn't tell me don't smoke crack or do this or do that. Because now I'm like, well, why they say that? I'm not normal. You telling me not to do something is going to make me go more towards it than against it. Now, at my old ass age, I, I resist temptations a lot of the times. People tell me not. I've never tried it. Said no, nothing. I just want to see why people be dozing off and nodding off like that. I want to see what the hype is all about. I really do. Like for myself, I don't take people experiences with nothing serious unless they've been through it. I would take advice from somebody who was addicted themselves than advice from somebody who's witnessed addiction because it's personal with the experience of somebody witnessed with, but it's more personable if they are addict. I come from a long line of triers, of doers. But you know what? Somebody never told me, don't go crazy, get the gambling. That's one thing nobody had to ever tell me not to do because you know that feeling you get. If somebody would have told me associated that with drugs or anything else, that feeling you get when you come in there with some money and you make it up in your mind, I'm only gonna spend this amount of money. That's it. I'm gonna have some kind of control. And then when you do what you go overboard, how low do it feel when you go even lower than you said you would? When you stoop to the lowest that you ever thought you would, and you lose everything. You don't even get no gratification. You get a point to like, oh my god, I might win. You might get some free spins along there, but don't nothing come from the free spins. These dogs out here, they going crazy. I gotta see if I got a memory card too and my camera. Cause won't that just be a nice thing that I could use and do? And I could take my camera too. I don't know who gonna be holding it when I'm in the hospital, but I could take it and document my yeah, how crazy I'm gonna be in the hospital when I'm in there. I know I'm gonna be going. I'm gonna try to be as strong as I possibly can. But whew, y'all just don't. Hmm, you don't know until you know. It's a beautiful thing, but it's stressful. It's scary. The closer you get to that day, the more and more scared you feel. It's even worse for motherfuckers that don't got no, you know what I'm saying, they family is not heavily like they journey in their pregnancy so where it can help them navigate through everything and be like their mind is put at ease to a certain it's not like that. It's it's different. It's even worse too when you there by yourself. At least having some support, somebody there is better than nothing. But I can imagine there's some people with family that they they probably prefer to be by themselves than to deal with them. There are probably some people like that, you know. Um, I'm just glad if it's not no quality motherfuckers, they're not in my life. It's 10 people in here, one thumbs up. It's crazy, but you must be interested in something. Y'all here, nosy as hell. Um, all company ain't good company. All money ain't good money. Just because you got family don't mean you're really your family. Just because you got people that you call friends don't mean they friends. Just because you got a whole bunch of number of subscribers don't mean the motherfucker support you. This is all stuff I learned way early on. Real. This is one of the most you learn a lot and don't too much of shit really hurt you. Even if people disappoint you, it's still something you expect. So it's not. It ain't that big a deal. You know, you can watch me and not thumbs me up. I know you're watching me because you don't like me. I know majority of y'all don't like. That's why I'm glad a lot of y'all is leaving off of and deciding not to. Thank you for the 2 thumbs up. I'm glad a lot of y'all are deciding to leave. Just like I hope a lot of these niggas has been, bothering me. Think I'm so happy to hear. I'm so happy to hear from you. I'm not because what do you have to offer of anything of value really when you come around, sir? You got a lot of. I'm not a bad guy, You got a lot of that energy. I'm a good guy. I want to help you, but where is that same energy though? I had a friend that was a piece of shit, a Trump supporter. So I based him being a piece of shit based off of that. And he was even a better person than y'all. hmm He not gonna treat me no different than he would treat somebody off the streets. Even though he probably feel strong type of way about some of these people on the streets. Or that's utilizing government assistance that he probably feel like they don't deserve. Not out of my taxpayer dollars. He still gonna treat you the same. hmm And I can appreciate that about him versus a motherfucker telling you what sound good telling you what you want to hear to make you keep fucking with them, but you deep down inside you really know this motherfucker ain't worth a damn. They saying a lot of stuff that don't match up with their actions. You saying you care about me, you asking about my baby, but what are you doing to show that you care about me or his baby, even though it's not yours? So don't ever feel no moral obligation as a man to care about somebody else's kid if you don't give a fuck for real, just to get close to her. Cause if she's a woman, she very intuitive. She knows if you saying something that she just want to hear or you being real. See, just because we pretend to be stupid as women, that don't mean we really are. We be having this wishful thinking thing in our mind. We be having this fairy tale illusion in our mind of how stuff we want shit to be versus what it really is. I don't know what make us snap out of that, but we are delusional a lot of the times as women because we act based off of our emotions, what we want versus what we want it to be versus what it really fucking is. Fucks us up. When I know what it is. Like you can't tell me. I just entertain stuff because I'll be bored sometimes. And that's what I was doing with my baby daddy. I didn't know to what degree he wasn't shit, but the more I knew and started learning about this nigga for real, that's why you really got to get to know people. Not based off of how they make you feel or how you seem like they are at first, but what they really is. Because I'm pretty sure people could meet me first. If you meet me on a good day, you probably think this is a nice girl. This is a very conflicted young lady right here. A young lady years is over, but still very conflicted. Very much crazy, very much miserable, very much bitter, very much hateful in some ways, unforgiving. You can find a whole bunch of bad shit to think or say about me on a regular day. This is why I tell people all the time. Look, if anybody feel like I'm draining them, and I said this on Facebook, and I say it on YouTube, and I say it on any other where I'm at. If you feel like I'm so negative, my energy is draining to you, do us both a favor and remove yourself from around me. You don't have to tune in to what I got going on just to be nosy if I'm draining you like that. You don't have to do nothing but just go about your business to where the peace is. Because there's always going to be some bullshit over here. Always going to be something I'm struggling with. Always going to be crying. Always going to be mad and fed up with something. Sometimes I flip it and I turn it into something else. But that's my personality. In addition to shit being fucked up all the time, I'm a cynical person. This is why when I troll, it comes from a dark place. Not as dark as some of the other ones that I've seen, but we darker. That's why it's easy for me to understand trolls. Because yes, a lot of them are miserable. Some of them do it for fun, but deep down inside, it take a truly miserable person. You're not happy with something. If you gotta, it take for you to fuck with people to make you feel better. How fulfilled and purposeful can your life really be if you take pleasure in that? That's sick. If somebody that don't have to be like that and just is, that's some shit I could never relate to. Mm-mm. To some degree or level, you probably don't like humanity if you're like that. I can understand people like that too that just can't stand people and humanity and feel like we're all doomed and just really heavily into that misanthropy shit. I get it. I've been there. I got a reason to be like that too because being misunderstood and treated the way, thank you for the three thumbs up, treated the way that people like me get treated all their life. Who else we supposed to take it out on? Ourselves? Mm-mm. That's what they want. Like you're the loser. Hate yourself. Beat yourself up, but no. Mm-mm. It ain't gonna be that way. See, society beat us up enough, and we beat ourselves up too to some degree. But I'm not gonna beat myself to death for you. Out of all the shit I've been through, somebody gonna feel this pain that I've been feeling. Somebody gonna feel it because I wasn't selfish, and because some people, I feel like they really fucked up. They won't admit it to themselves, but they object us to having kids. It's really fucked up. Instead of taking your aggression out on somebody that actually hurts you or the type of people that would hurt you, you choose to have kids and keep them so you can have a fucking personal punching bag. But I'm the monster for wanting to give my kid up when I could be like that too. Because that's how my mom was. You don't do it intentionally sometimes. It just happens. You're going to take it out on the person who's the closest, nearest to you. But some people do. No, they need somebody that's beneath them to feel little to make themselves feel bigger. Those are narcissists that will pick and choose to have a kid to abuse them on a conscious level. I could never even relate to understand. Y'all try to make it seem like the borderlines are the worst people. Them the ones. That's the worst. And it's more y'all than us. I guarantee you it's more narcissists running around this. The way they reward narcissistic behavior only incentivizes it and makes people more prone to be that way. Society rewards this type of behavior. And there's so many different levels to the shit that's being rewarded. That's why this is a sick platform. A lot of other platforms too. Because they reward that shit. And if you're getting rewarded for it, why wouldn't you think it's okay? I do the right thing a lot of the times, and everybody around me will make me seem like I'm fucked up for that. But I think I had to believe in God. Who else could it be? Despite all this shit I've been through, that I still see and do things in an honest way with pure intentions without trying to fuck or hurt anybody over. Because I don't go out of my way to fuck with people. I don't. It'll be times where I want to be in circles of people, but I know I have to do certain shit to blend in with these people to be heard. Not blend in to be heard. And it's not always a pretty sight. But what over here is, if you're looking at the surface, none of this shit is pretty. But it got a reason, a purpose behind it, deep down inside, for real. It's beauty. This is Is beauty in the fact that you is a learning experience. Or is something good that can come from something so treacherous and horrid. That's where the beauty at. You would think as fucked up as shit be, it's just fucked up for no reason. It ain't nothing you can get from it. Nothing good that you can get to grow from it. Nothing good that you can get and take it away from and give it to somebody else. There's a lot of other people in here in this world just in pain, stressing, going through it, and they don't have no way to release to talk to anyone that could hear them. They could probably anybody could make a page and go live, right? But it'd be different if nobody knows you. Somebody might come across you by the grace of God. You will be introduced, the new people will be introduced to you just by you putting yourself out there. But it don't always happen like that. It is so hard, even if you got the following, to get new members or to get new views. Even harder to get the new viewers to subscribe to you. But when you ain't got shit from nothing, the viewers matter to you more than anything. Because what comes from the viewers? Of the viewers, the people that watch you, it's going to be some people that enjoy it and watch your video the longest and listen engage the longest. Those are probably going to be the ones that you interest the most. That probably you going to want to get them to subscribe to you. But it don't work like that. People can fuck with you like Lily, but I'm not finna subscribe to them. I had to stop doing that myself. So I fuck with everything they saying, but it's something about them. I feel like they might get too cocky. If I get to just subscribe to them, they might have this attitude like, "Oh, you're my subscribers. You're beneath me." What the fuck? We're regular people just like you. Why don't you come check on us and see what we got going on? You know, I always wanted to be personable with the peoples, cause y'all like me, regular people. You get to know some of these people, you be like, wow, I never met nobody like this. Had it wouldn't have been for the YouTube, I would have never met them. This is amazing. All that this platform can do, it's amazing. When I first started on here, real before I even had 200 subscribers, back in the days, it used to be so much like a community more than it is now, especially for the people that up and comings. It was communities of people that started YouTube channels around the same time and wanted to support each other and watch each other grow. And it's a small number of them people that was in them circles that blew up to be big. We know one, I can't think of her name for real. She was a part of that community. She had some numbers on her. She had more engagement than us. She was still a heavy hitter in that community. James Gippy still over there. I done beef with some of these people too. It was funny. Beef with some of these people that it's, we grew up in the same era on YouTube. That was my thing. Fucking starting shit with them. And it was fun. It was. Until it wasn't. What made it not fun wasn't the people that came after me, because wanted to call shit out. I always been that type. I always have to call shit out. Call it trolling or being obnoxious, whatever you want. But uh-uh. If y'all moving funny over here in a different way, I can't move in group with that. I can't. I gotta say something. And I know if I say something, not everybody finna be against me. Oh well. It's meant to me to be by myself out here. Not in no group. I'm not no group type person. I don't think like the group. I don't move like the group. I'm an individual. I'm a Capricorn. I'm always gonna be in opposition of the status quo. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers need people like me. It's like Tony Montana said. He said it. They need people like me to look down on and think I'm bad and villainize me. If y'all didn't have people like me, I don't know what y'all would do. Look at me. Miss Ruby, hi. Hi, Miss Ruby. Hi, baby. Hey, Mimi. Malika, how my pregnancy going? Why you don't like people? Too. Um, I know I got my reasons. I'm not liking people. People haven't been the nicest to me in the world. They don't be nice to people like me in the world. You see somebody like me in the world, you laugh and you point and you make fun. You don't take the time to get to know that person. Like, actually, really, that might be one of the realest motherfuckers you ever met. But you could have judged based off of what you see and not what you know. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. Shout out to the people in the chat. Shout out to the people. Really, shout out to the motherfuckers that hit the like. But really, shout out to people that have to deal with a Virgo that's a man. And I'm saying that to Jolene as well. Wherever you at, Jolene, if you still dealing with Enigma, girl, I don't know how you could do it. So it feel like some years that y'all been an item. I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't do it. They will try and test your limits, and then when you snap, all of a sudden it's you that's the bad one. All of a sudden you're the bad guy. When you don't do nothing but mind your fucking business and try to be nice to them and let them get the most leeway. But as soon as you say something against these motherfucking selfish beasts, it's an issue. Now, I shouldn't hate them. I mean, I don't hate nobody, but Virgo men's is definitely an agitation for me. Because of this is why God decided, God said, you know what I'm going to put in your life as your little man is going to be a Virgo baby. The baby going to be a Virgo too. Lord Jesus. What am I going to do? That came from a Virgo loins is going to be one. Luckily for me, how mental health works, how mental illness works, and it affects your health. So how stressed I've been in my life, it ain't that much longer that I got really before my heart can't take no more, and I'm out of this earth, and I'm okay with that. If I die of natural causes, not in no tragic way, that was God will. Anything is God will off top, but natural causes, don't that seem more like it's supposed to happen? You know what I'm saying? Those are older people. That's how a lot of older people die. So yeah, I'm good with that. But somebody else gonna have to deal with him. And I will say this: if these people are pieces of shit in this world like they are, I hope that he be a little terrorist. I hope that he terrorize whoever that he with, especially if it ain't his mama. And if you don't have no respect or love for his mama, really give him hell. Really give him hell. Because I sacrifice a lot so you could be in this world, to be loved, even if it's not by me, even if you're not in my care. I'm sacrificing a lot just so you can be with the person that I pick and choose for you to be with. Not just some random motherfucker. My family, my blood, my love. So anything outside of that, fuck it up severely. Give them hell. Make them pay hell. The same way they made your mama pay hell from you being conceived to you being on this earth. Make them pay. Because you got that fire and that pain inside of you too. I feel it. You a part of me and your dad. I tell this baby, I talk to this baby all the time. And I might tell him some stuff that you probably shouldn't tell a baby. But he be hearing some real shit. Living inside of my belly, you can't help but to hear and experience some real shit. It is gonna be moments where it's awkward as hell. Like the other day ago. I'm minding my business. We all got humanistic urges. Just because you pregnant, that ain't stopping nothing. Why he don't want to move no other time, but get the one in the move when I'm trying to get my groove back? That's the most awkwardest feeling ever. You know you got this baby inside of you, bro. That's time, and he know what he doing. I ain't trying to hear that. They don't know what they doing. Shit. He get the one to move around, and then when he get ready to, and if he hear certain people, he know what time it is. He hear Auntie Joanne, he know it's time to eat soon somewhere. He hear that deep voice, he know Mama gonna get the rocking soon. Maybe he like to be rocked or he don't. That baby know what time it is. Quit treating. That's why I don't treat the kids like they're not stupid. They're babies, not idiots. Who doing better? It was a rough night. It was a rough day today too. If you would have saw how this motherfucker threatened me, somebody he going I'm like, bring it on. I know you got a gun. The other one got a gun too. I said, bring your ass and do whatever you got to do. Come on, come on. I'm waiting, and I'm really waiting to piss somebody off. So, because I'm at the point right now, I know I shouldn't be talking like that, y'all. But I'm just being real. I thought I could be real with y'all. I'm at the point where I'm not tiptoeing around nobody. If somebody want to do something to me, I'm probably gonna make them want to do it worse. But I'm not crying. I'm past the point of crying right now, and I just don't give a fuck. I took my medicine. I got my medicine. That was a good thing that happened from the other day ago because I didn't have my medicine, so that could have had something to do with why I was feeling like how I was. But now that I got my antidepressants in me, I just feel like I don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing. Um, I did this earlier, and it landed on 1,000 times 5. I'm playing spades now. Should be eating some, but I'm not. Do I gotta eat? Do I have to eat? I didn't take my vitamin today, but I just eat a couple of cereals and take it. He'll be all right. I'll make that spaghetti tomorrow. I'm not in cooking nothing. Fuck, I gotta cook for. Ain't nobody here but me, and I'm not even I'm not pressed to eat. Why should I be? I've been eating all this week, maxing. The other day ago, I had three. I had three all at once. I had ate crazy that day. I had spaghetti, big ass bowl of spaghetti. Then I had three daily doubles and two large fries. I was eating like a motherfucker one day. I barely eat enough when I'm supposed to eat, but I know this little baby is getting stronger because he keep moving, and his movements you could feel it more than before when I was saying, "Oh, he's only a pound and a half." It's still very much like 3, 4 pounds right now. He might not be big, but he getting there. All I gotta do is when I can eat and go crazy, eat and go crazy, and don't feel bad about it. It's not like it's gonna make me gain weight. I haven't been gaining weight, no matter what the fuck I eat, because I don't eat like that all the time. Now, once I had this baby, if I get to eating like I was eating, then I probably end up losing a pound a week or some shit. That's what it equal out to, or not gaining weight at all. Cause it said you're supposed to eat 2,500 calories a day. First of all, ain't nobody counting no calories like that. All I'm doing is making sure I eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, three times a day. I see one time a day, I take my medicine in the morning. I eat another time a day. It's cause I'm gonna be hungry by the end, a little something, and then finally we eat at night. So you good, and you probably have snacks or something, depending. But I don't always have snacks. Even if I got them, I don't always want to eat it. Whereas before, bitch couldn't keep snacks around it without me eating it all. Now, if it's something that I'm crazy about, I'll fuck that shit up. I will. But Yeah, regular basic. Us some donut holes right now. And some them brownies might as well go in the trash. I'm not about to eat that shit. It's been sitting out too long. Way too long. But I'm about to get off of here. I just wanted to vent about this ain't shit ass Virgo man. Sorry, baby. That's what you are. You're a Virgo or a Leo. You get to pick which one you gonna be. If you be a Leo, you're gonna have to be born a little bit earlier than what they saying. But you can still be in July or August, right? So yeah. Oh, baby Mondo and Capri is up out this bitch. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day. She's a Capricorn. I didn't know. I didn't know that. That's why I like you so much. We some strong fighters. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. We some keepers as friends. Good night, y'all. I'll see you later, Marina. And Miss Ruby, I love you. Malika, take care. Mimi, good night.